Hello there, my name is Abdusalam Kavirat. I'm glad to have you here. In this video, I'll be showing us how to make coconut chin chin, and these are the recipes. We have coconut. You can see I've already peeled it. You have to peel your coconut, and this quantity is just enough for me. I just want my chin chin to have coconut feel. Then I'm going to be grating this coconut. This is the grater I'll be using to grate it. You can also blend it if you have a blender. I'll be using this size of milk. You can use any milk you want. And we are also going to be using this coconut water. Yes, the water inside the coconut is very good. It's very good for brain, yes, for memory and overall health is very good. So we are going to be using little amount of it. This is my flavor. You can use any flavor of your choice. This is salt. This is nutmeg. We are using one big egg. This is baking powder. This is one sachet of butter. Yes, and this is 2.4 kg of flour. Yes, we are using 2.4 kg of flour, and this is about 450 gram of sugar. You can use 400 or 450 or maximum 500 gram of sugar. Make sure your sugar is not too much. So let us get to work. Okay guys, I have sieved my flour. This is my flour. I have sieved it. Make sure you sieve your flour to remove any form of particles. So I'm going to be pouring in my sugar, my 450 gram of sugar. Then I'll be adding about half teaspoon of nutmeg or cinnamon, whichever you like. Go ahead and use it. Now my baking powder. We're adding about 1 TBS of baking powder. You can see it. Don't let it to be too heaped. This quantity is okay. Now if you don't have this measuring spoon, you can as well use your tablespoon. Yes, the one you use in your kitchen that has a small mouth like this. You can use that too. Yes, so I'll be pouring in my margarine and 1 sachet of margarine. Pour it into it. Yes, make sure you pour all the quantity. So I'll be mixing this together off camera. As you can see, I have mixed all my ingredients together. You can see how crumbly it is. So you make sure you mix all your ingredients together. You make sure the butter blends with all the flour. You can see how it is. So I've mixed everything together this way. Then the next thing is to pour in your grated coconut. You can see this quantity is just enough for me. So you can add more to yours depending on the quantity of your flour and how you like it. Yes, coconut is very good nut food. It has healthy fiber, yes, healthy oils, and it is rich in fiber and vitamins and minerals. So coconut is very good, yes, because it contains coconut oil, and you know coconut oil is very good for our health, for the hair, for the body and everything. So at this stage I'll pour in my coconut. Yes, this is the grater I used. I use this small side of the grater. Like I said, you can also blend it to save yourself the stress. So after pouring in the coconut, I just need to incorporate it all over to mix it together. You can see it. So I hope you are enjoying this video. We move to the next step. Now it's time to prepare our liquid ingredients for mixing. As you can see, I have broken in my 1 egg. Yes, my 1 big size of egg. So I'll be adding in my flavor. 1 cup of liquid flavor, it's okay. And since we are making coconut chin chin, you can get coconut flavor and add it to it too. So like 1 cup of vanilla flavor, 1 cup of coconut flavor, whichever kind of flavor you have. It's not really compulsory. Then I add my salt at half teaspoon of salt. Yes, this is enough. Then I add my liquid milk. I love to add my salt into my liquid ingredient so that it can dissolve very well. So 1 cup, add your milk. And of course, I'll add my coconut water, just little quantity of this because it has one type of flavor like that. It's not sweet, so you have to be careful, and the flavor is strong kind of. So I'm going to be adding just little of it. Like I said, it's healthy. Yes, it's okay like that. Then we mix together. Yes, you are good to go. Now it's time to add our water. Now at this stage, we have to be very careful with the quantity of water so that it does not get too excess. Now first, it depends on the type of flour we are using. We have hard wheat flour, we have soft wheat flour, but if you are in Nigeria, the most common flour is hard wheat flour. So in case you are not in Nigeria, you have to be careful with your water because soft wheat flour do not take too much of water. Yes, I'm not used to measuring my water for my pastries, but I've been getting demands from my viewers, from my clients, that what's the quantity of water and so on like that. Now we are going to be using warm water for our mixture. Yes, that is just to assist the baking powder, nothing really special about it. Now I've measured about 200 ml of water here. Yes, this 200 ml of water. There's about 200 ml of water. Now I hope you can see it. So I'm going to be pouring this into my mixture. So we're in this water adventure together. So let's see. So make a hole here, like a deep space at the middle of your flour. Then you pour in your liquid. So after pouring in my liquid, so I cover it up and mix. Now remember, we have added our grated coconut, and the grated coconut also contains water. It contains moisture and it contains oil too. So when we are making coconut chin-chin, we have to be very careful with water quantity. So let's keep mixing. So you mix, you carry, you press. So as you mix, you are going to know if it requires more water. Then you can add the water little by little till it is okay. Now we're going to need to add more water to this. Yeah, this will still need more water, just to be on the safer side in case you are trying it for the first time. So this is about another 100 ml of water. Remember, our first measurement was 200 ml. This is 100 ml of water. So we mix again to make 300 ml of water. This is hard wheat flour though, so we expect it to consume more water. Now this is the mixing stage we have. So I've added about 500 ml of water in total. Yes, 500 ml of water in total. So I'm going to go off camera now to mix it very well with my both ends to form a dough. I'll catch you later. So here we go. Our dough is ready. Yes, you can see it. So you have to mix this you have to knead the dough for about 5 to 10 minutes before you get this result. So you can see our dough is just perfect. It is not too hard and it is not too soft. I also see the traces of coconut in it. Isn't that interesting? So 500 ml of water for 2.4 kg of flour. Add enough or reduce or add your water as the need demands. So we move. Hi guys, after about 30 minutes of allowing our dough to rise and swell, you will observe that the dough has become softer and it has swollen a bit. It has increased a bit in size. Then we move on to pressing our dough. I've already pressed my dough. All you need to do is to add a little quantity of flour to lubricate your rolling pin, and make sure the flour is not too much because it will add to the dough and affect its taste. Yes, I've already ruled out this one. Now the next thing is for us to cut. You can use any type of cutter. You can use, this is chin cutter, they sometimes call it fondant cutter. Then you trim the edges of your dough just to get a beautiful shape. And also you can see the kind of work surface I'm using. I'm using a Formica work surface. A wooden surface is not advisable because it can add to your, it can contaminate your dough. It can add to it can contaminate your dough, and it is not advisable in short. You can use a Formica surface or a steel or aluminium surface to cut it, to keep your dough safe and fresh as possible. Then move ahead to trim, move ahead to cut. You cut your dough into your desired shape. I'm using my cutter, and while you are pressing, also make sure it is not too thick and it is not too thin, especially when you are using it when you are working or when you are making your chin chin for commercial purpose. You can also use your knife to cut. Prefer using knife in case you don't have a cutter. Cut your chin chin into any desired shape of your choice. See the way I'm doing it. Any desired shape of your choice. You cut your chin chin into it. It's a square shape. Now you can cut it in rectangles, rectangular shape. You can see rectangular shape. Whatever shape you desire, you can cut your chin. I am frying my chin chin already, and the aroma is just superb. I can perceive the butter and the peanut aroma. So you fry your chin chin under medium heat, and make sure you allow your oil to be hot before pouring in your chin chin dough. So our crunchy coconut chin chin is ready. This recipe tastes so delicious, so do try it at home and see for yourself. This is beautiful. Some of the chin chin has come together, but that doesn't matter. The taste is awesome. Try it and I will await your feedback. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so that when next I upload a new video, you're going to get notified. See you again in my next video. Bye bye.